The question of what rights you might have to quote-unquote due process is always an area that needs to be looked at in terms of the type of employment that you hold. In the private setting, there typically is no right to due process, although you might have some type of union protection that would afford you process similar to that which public employees might be entitled to. Typically, the right to due process is found in employment that relates to governmental employment, where the employee is considered to be a competitive civil service employee or otherwise has some kind of tenure right in the job. For example, a teacher with tenure, some type of school official with tenure. It also could apply to non-competitive employees if they've held their position 4 or 5 years continuously without a break in service. So the question of what due process you're entitled to under those circumstances really is a product of state law. And state laws provide you with what is considered to be a property right in these particular settings. So, for example, in New York State civil service law provides competitive civil service employees and some others, as I mentioned, with the right to due process prior to suffering any kind of penalty on the job, a suspension, a demotion, a cut in pay, termination. There are exceptions, of course. The government can get around applying certain due process protections if, for example, your position is being eliminated. So the area of due process tends to have many layers to it, and it really depends a lot in the position that you specifically hold and whether any property right has attached by reason of that position, thereby affording you the right to due process before action's taken.